I'm a marketing guy who happens to fall in love with technology 11 years ago. I studied economics in Germany, in Bulgaria. Then I started to work as a sales force for an American company, so nothing to do with technology. But then I even went to a bank. Can you imagine that? But right after the bank, with the help of my wife, I just made the jump into the technology. Back in the days it was outsourcing. I was VP of marketing and sales at the largest outsourcing company back then, and then this was the time when I fell in love with technology. And then being in outsourcing is like being at the tail of the food chain, but then I'm kind of ambitious guy who wants to be at the front of the food chain, so I went through product development, where I was the head of distribution. We produced out-of-the-box software and shipped them all over Europe. And then I founded my own company. I co-founded my own company with two other great guys, and we started to create our own products. Basically, that's me. Favit lets you, as a content consumer, consume content around your interests rather than around sources. So it's an interest-centric content consumption platform. Every single startup goes through two stages. One from technology to product, and then from product to business. We've nailed down the technology right now, and now we're turning this into business. So basically, we're kind of dealing more with a monetization issues rather than with technology right now. I feel great. The thing is that we are in a country where entrepreneurs are not kind of the heroes of the day like in other places of this planet, but it's not to say that we're martyrs or something like that. No, I like what I do because, you know, I've been in a big corporation. I'm not like those suits there who actually dress up, tie up, and go 8:30 in a sort of a company in the office, and then leave at 5:30 or something like that, and doing things that basically right now can be robotized very easily. So I'm not that type of guy. I want to create things. I want to be my own boss, but most importantly, create things, change people's lives. And this is the most important thing when we talk about entrepreneurship, that these are people, sometimes crazy, really, sometimes suicidal, that go and create their own ideas. So this is what I feel. In Eastern Europe, we're about to create our own class, you know? There are many classes in our society, but there is no very distinct entrepreneurs class, and I'm one of those guys who are now setting the start of it. Well, first I've been invited by you. Honestly, I didn't notice the last year's event, but then when I saw it, I thought, how can I be so stupid not to notice it? Obviously, it was big. I have a comparison. I can make a comparisons with Disrupt New York and other conferences I had the chance to be, and How to Web, last year's How to Web, was sounding pretty much close, very close to what I've seen in other parts of the world where people have much more experience and history doing such stuff. That's why I was hugely happy to accept the invitation to be a small part of this year's event, and I'm excited and happily looking forward to it.